You're going to get a lot of messages. I think they're going to be sort of saying, did you see that? Did you feel that? Did you notice that? Sagittarius, how you doing? Welcome to your autumn. This is full on your autumn. And the reason I say that is because of the eclipse that just went through. If you haven't seen the eclipse or monthly readings or even the equinox readings we've done on this channel, I would go and have a look at them. This is a lull week for everybody. This is a time where there's a lot of activity going on outside around us. People just pulling their hair out, you know, like rabbits caught in the headlamps of the oncoming car, as it were. You've got to remain flexible, you know, liquid in a way, moving forward, moving on. If you don't feel it, you got to live it. If you don't feel it, don't live it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's just see what's going on with your overall energies here. It is a time of reflection. It's a time of putting things into perspective for you, basically. Yeah, it might have been a difficult year for you. I think this could have been a very emotional year for you more than anything else. And those birds are flying away. So this is coming to an end. This is where you should be looking towards the future, looking towards what you want to live in this coming year, because your birthdays are coming up. Okay? And you should be getting that very much clearer within your spirit. Let's just see what's going on the karmic message for your relationship side. Don't jump in till you test the water. Dip your toe in. That's what it's sort of saying here. Yeah, find out what you love. This is what I'm talking about going through to the following year. You know, excuse me. You've got a year coming up. Your new cycle coming up for your new year. And so be clear about yourself, about what you enjoy, what you feel, what you want, how you want things, how you want your day to go, that sort of thing in regards to your relationships that are around you. And this could be your couple as much as your family, your friends, your community, your children, anything really. But it's how you position yourself. And this is a week of position it. Explore your heart. That's what the karmic message is this week. Let's just see what how the universe is trying to guide that karmic message. You have a lot of strings to your bow. Maybe you're not using all of them. And in relationships here, I think it's a case of where you've literally just taken your eye off the ball a little bit, really, over this last year. And you just let things just roll over. And as they rolled over, it hasn't really brought you success. I think you need to sort of like be a little bit more proactive in your engagement in the relationships, basically. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm not saying you've been bad. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's been okay. It's been a great year. It could have been, you know, a nice year for the relationships. Nothing too drastic, but it's gnawing away. And it's sometimes we need to reinvent the wheel, as it were. It's like you go to a fairground. There's always new rides every year, but it's always the same sensation, and it's different ways of getting that same sensation out of the world. And that's what you've got to do. And I think this is a good time to introspect. I don't think that's a word, but look inside to see how you are engaging with it. If you feel you're not engaging with it more, I would. Okay, let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message. Yeah, they're showing you a catalogue here. It's giving you a lot of ideas. So it's meeting with people, it's talking with people as you normally would do or should do, because you're a very social animal, really. And as you meet and you talk with other peoples, you know, there is decisions to be made. Does it sit right with me? Am I getting bored here? Am I feeling it? And that's what it's basically saying. If you're not feeling it, don't live it. There is things you're going to have to walk away from. And I think this is what the guides are sort of saying. If you're going to want to go forward into the new perspective year with a great sensation of this is what I want to live as an emotion, this is what I want to live as an experience, as a relationship with other people, then this is how it's got to go. And in order to do that, I've got to walk away from certain things. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence you here. Yeah, they're encouraging you to listen and to observe the relationships that you're in around you. Asking questions and allowing people just to sort of sort of talk. So you can listen, you can see, you can observe. And when you observe, you're going to be able to see what is going on. You're going to get a lot of messages. I think they're going to be sort of saying, did you see that? Did you feel that? Did you notice that? And does that sit right with you? That's the ultimate question that's going to be flowing through to you. And I think you're going to get answers on this. Let's just see how it's going on the financial and business front. What's going on there? And a change is going to come. It's definitely a change is going to come for you. And it's a change in direction. It could well be within your job. It could be moving to another department. If you've got a business, it could be slightly changing the direction of that business. Staying in the same sort of like industry, but changing the direction of that business. A change is coming. I think this is going on a journey. That's what the Nine of Wands is all about, really. It's preparing the healthy boundaries so you can go on a very healthy journey, basically. And I think that's what it is putting in this week here. It should be start coming crystal clear to you the sort of things that you don't want to do again, which you've already been doing for a year, and what you don't want to do in your life and what you do want to do in your life. And that's what those healthy boundaries are for when you go into your birthday season and go into your birthday and then really start the journey. Let's just see how the universe is trying to guide this or influence this karmic message. They're stripping things away from you, basically, the universe here. It's almost like a landslide. It's like getting rid of an old cliff face, so then you've got a new cliff face to climb. Providing new ground for you. And it may make you feel a little bit, a little bit jaded, a little bit lost in a way, almost left out. And it's like you may see as that cliff face sort of like goes and slips away in front of you, you may feel like you've lost a lot of opportunities. But the thing is, all of a sudden you've got a new cliff face in front of you. And this is what the universe is trying to encourage you to do, to look forward, to start sort of using that energy and that sort of spirit that you have inside you that is very ingenuitive of going forward. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. Excuse me. There's a lot of background paperwork. So if you can see this new sort of cliff face and you're a climber, let's just imagine that you're a climber and you're looking at the cliff face and you're looking sort of kind of going, oh, look, I could go up there, I could go up this, and it's planning your route basically. And this is how the guides are trying to do. They're trying to give that crystal clear passion within your mind. So then when you do hit your birthday, you're going to hit the floor running, not just walking. You're going to hit the floor running, and it could be a really, really good sort of week to put things into perspective and walk away from those difficult times that you might have had in the past. And I think it's good to recognize them, where you've done wrong, where others have done you wrong, where business has done you wrong, where the outside has done you wrong in regard to finances. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. They're giving, okay, so as these guys here sort of like do a lot of sorting out of what needs to be, what sort of goals and how do you want to attack that cliff face. This guide here is sort of saying, okay, now if we attack it like this, what about this? What about that? What about this? They're really delving deep into the coincidences that are coming into your life and allowing you to go a lot further. You're going to feel a lot happier about the prospects of your business going forward. How you can sort of almost get excited by your business and what you're looking forward to. If you're looking forward to a job, then doing all that preparation of getting that job is really important at the moment. Once you do, you can feel really excited about, putting through CVs for jobs and stuff like that, going for jobs and job interviews. It's going to be looking really good for you in the going future if you do put in that groundwork. Okay, so putting in the groundwork is really important for you this week, and this is how you're going to do it, by having that clarity of looking into your relationships and having that idea of sort of listening and seeing what's going on around you, how you fit in with those relationships, And then within the business front, start planning your future. Start really getting down to the nitty gritty of how you're going to climb that new cliff face. Okay, and the overall energy coming out of this week, yeah, it's like bubbling champagne. It's excitable energy. I think this is the excitement of coming up to the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, which is coming just after the week after that, which is it's almost gonna give you the taste of anticipation, basically. Did I say that at the very beginning, that there's choices to be made? It's possible. I might have said it on Leo, but yeah, it's time to take the bandage off. Time to take off the blindfold and realise that, yeah, you're going to realise that some things haven't really been working for you simply because you haven't been paying attention, and you might have been having people sticking, sticks into your wheel spokes, so trying to stop you from advancing. And those sort of people there, you're going to see them very clearly. I think you're going to see how you're also stopping yourself, auto-destruction, which is really bad, obviously. It's going to make you clear going forward of how you want to do it. These decisions need to be made this week, and I think you're going to feel good about making these decisions as well. So that's coming out from the 30th, going to the 7th of, going just up to the 6th of November, just before the lunar eclipse. A real champagne week the following week. But this is the week where you need to do the work. You know, if you're gonna feel it, then live it. If you don't feel it, don't live it, basically. And it's all about trying to learn how to feel it this week. There you go, Sagittarius. There's loads of links in the description below. There's our sister channel as well, Somatic TV. And I will see you soon. You will have the lunar eclipse readings next week. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.